What is going on? Hope you're having the best day of your entire life. So, if you're watching this video now, you're probably looking for the workout routine that we give to our clients that help them lose 100 pounds in just 6 months. And so, the good news is that in this video, I'm going to break down the simple workout routines that you can start implementing so that way you can start seeing results and stop wasting your time when you exercise. A lot of the people that we work with before they started working with us, they talked about how they'd go to the gym and they try a bunch of different workouts that they used to do when they're like back in high school playing football or playing sports back in the day, or they try to remember the workouts that they did with their last trainer. And unfortunately, those things just don't line up with the way that their current lifestyle is set up. Most guys don't have 2 hours to be spending inside of the gym, heck, even an hour and a half. They have kids, they have families, they have other responsibilities, and so it's very easy to put something what seems to be difficult like weight loss on the back burners. But in this video, I'm going to break down how you can actually start losing weight very rapidly, but most importantly, keep it off, because this is a very simple structure that virtually any career-driven man can do. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. The workout routine that we're going to be giving you is the 100-pound blueprint, and it's focused on how career-driven men over 30 can lose 100 pounds in 6 months. It's very simple to follow. I want you to pay attention to this, okay? So just to start off with, the first workout that you're going to be doing when you go to the gym is understanding that you have to build a foundation. And this workout is called laying down the foundation, all right? This builds the base that supports everything else. And in this workout routine, in this overall workout split that's in the 100-pound blueprint, it's focused on, again, losing weight. As time goes along, you'll start wanting to tone up your body, really like building up that physique and looking like a bodybuilder, I guess you could say. Maybe you don't even want to look like a bodybuilder, but just like someone that's physically fit. And that part will come. But right now, like most of the guys that we work with, again, are 260 pounds to 350 pounds plus. And so right now, like, dude, it's about losing the stomach fat, losing the man boobs. And this workout routine is specifically designed to help you do that. So the first workout that you're going to be doing is cardio. All right. Now, the cardio, most people have it confused because they think they have to do like 2 hours of cardio. They think they have to, run on the treadmill. And quite frankly, like that's just not possible right now. I remember when I was 350 pounds myself, I couldn't run on the treadmill. I would get onto it and then like I'd stop the machine, and I've even broken a few treadmills in my day. Having the mat like roll up on itself, it's pretty embarrassing, and that's not what we're gonna have you doing in the start of this. So and also, if you do want to get like more extensive help with this is great for like the foundation. Working out is very important, but a lot of the people that are working with us too have struggles with like the nutrition and the accountability side of things. If that's something that you're interested in and you do want some help with that, just come back to the chat and message us the word change, and we can have a conversation about what would specifically look good for you, because we do work with people one-on-one. This is very like, again, this isn't cookie cutter. This is just a simple strategy that you can follow that will help you lose the weight. So if you do want something that's very customized and will allow you to obviously eat the foods that you love and lose weight, have a good workout routine and system, and also have the accountability, like I said, just come back to the chat, message us the word change, and we'll help you do that. So the first workout, again, is cardio. And now when it comes to cardio, the machine that you're going to be using is the elliptical machine. If you don't know what the elliptical machine is, I'm sure you probably do. It's the machine that has like the handlebars and the feet things that swing back and forward. This is a great workout that allows you to burn a lot of calories and still get your cardio in without feeling like you're hurting your knees or just like feeling like you have to quit right away. I don't promote like running right away just because the knee pains are very serious and you want to be able to come back and do this again the next day. The elliptical machine is very low impact, low pressure on your joints, so that way it's very easy to stay consistent with it. So you'll be doing the elliptical machine for 45 minutes. And how we split it up for the first day is you're just going to be doing 5 minutes of warm up. Okay. And what this is going to look like, because when you're doing your 5 minutes of warm up and you haven't been exercising in a long time, you're going to think, oh man, like after 1 to 2 minutes, this is going to be tiring. Like, I don't know if I could consistently do this thing for the long run, but trust me, you can do it. This is where that next level of like pushing yourself has to come into play. Most of the time people are doing this alone, and you're probably going to be doing this workout routine alone. So understand that like if you feel like you can push yourself, you have to push yourself, man, because that's what's going to get you to lose the weight, and that's going to give you that drive, man. That's what's going to give you that fire back to, not only perform things in your weight loss journey, but when life gets challenging in front of you in every other area of your life, whether it's your relationships, your work, your kids, the stress that comes from day-to-day life, you're going to be able to push through that. And it starts with taking care of your physical health first. So the first 5 minutes is just warming up on level 4 to level 5. It's more of like a medium moderate pace. The bigger you are, the easier it is going to be to move the elliptical machine back and forth, just because you have more weight and more momentum going. So level 4 to level 5, you should feel like a little bit of pressure, but not a lot, right? It's just enough to get a good sweat going. And trust me, after the first 5 minutes, you're going to be getting a good sweat. So then after that, you stay on the machine, okay? Don't get off the elliptical machine and don't go like, switch it up because you're tired or feel like you need a water break. You can still keep pushing, man. You have to just keep pushing yourself. Keep your feet moving. And then after that 5 minutes, you're going to do 25 minutes of a steady pace at level 8 to level 10. This is important. Level 8 to level 10. This is where it's going to be a little bit more challenging for you. That way you have to use your arms as well. Because if you're just relying on your feet with the elliptical machine, you're going to get really tired. But you have to use that full body momentum, and that's what gives you that extra assistance when you use your arms. So you're going to do that on 25 minutes, consistent. Okay. The best way I would say to do this is like just have some water with you, like have a water bottle, have a towel over your neck, put a good video on or something like a podcast, and just watch it, man. Just watch it for 10 minutes or 25 minutes, excuse me, and just zone out. Like don't even think about your body at that moment. Just focus on front and back, back and forward, moving, moving, moving. So after that 25 minutes is done, then you're gonna go to a 10-minute interval session. And what I like to do with this is the 10-minute intervals is you try to like push yourself really hard for a minute and then go slow for a minute. And then push yourself hard for another minute, then slow down for a minute. This is only for 10 minutes. So if you feel like you can do 3 minutes of hard pushing and then 1 minute of slowing down, you do that a few times, you're pretty much done at that point. And then the last 5 minutes, you never want to get off the elliptical machine without having done a cool down session. The reason why is because your body's still like jazzed up. And if you keep like trying to carry that energy, that all out energy into the rest of your workout, you're gonna hurt yourself. So it's very important to do like a 5-minute cool down after that on a level 2 to level 5, just so you can get your body back to like regular breathing, getting yourself normal again, and then you can get off the workout, and then you can get off the elliptical machine, all right? And then something that's interesting about this is you're gonna see that weights is only gonna be for 15 minutes, right? The elliptical machine is 45 minutes of working out. This is the bulk of your exercise right here, all right? And reminder, the workouts are only an hour long, so you don't need to be in the gym for 2 hours. You don't need to be doing a bunch of different things. One machine for 45 minutes, the rest is 15 minutes quick workouts with the weights. So what this looks like is body weight squats, okay? You're gonna do this for 3 rounds with a 1 minute rest. Body weight squats, you do 20 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you do 20, okay? After that, you do 15 push-ups. And if you need to do like assisted modified push-ups, just go to your knees. And then after that, you do planks for 1 minute, all right? Very simple. You do that 3 times, 1 minute rest in between. That way you can get this workout done in 15 minutes and get out of there. It's very simple. Do this workout your first day, 1 hour, get yourself done, forget the gym, man. Get out of there, you did a good ass workout. It doesn't need to be 50 different machines and all these different things that most trainers will tell you to do. The reason why trainers will tell you to do 30 different exercises is because they want you confused. They want you to keep coming back. They want you to feel like you are relying on them to get them the results. When quite frankly, a good trainer doesn't do that. They give you the foundations, they give you what you need to do, and then you can go and perform them without them. That's my goal for this. And if you do, again, want real trainers that have been in your position that can guide you on how to lose the weight, yeah, we'll be there for you every step of the way for the first year or so. But then after that, man, like you should have enough knowledge to be able to keep pushing. Cool? So that's day 1. The second one is framing the structure. All right, now you got the foundation, but now you need to frame it. How do I keep this thing consistent? So if you want to do this, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday type of deal, or you want to go Monday through Thursday, whatever it is, that's fine, but it's going to be 4 workouts for the week. Everybody can commit to doing 4 workouts for an hour. I mean, you got the time, right? So again, this is the same situation, elliptical machine, 45 minutes, all right? And it's pretty much similar to the top part, but you're going to do a 10 minutes moderate warm up, all right? Instead of 5 minutes, about 10 minutes this time, because you want to get your body used to it again. So just keep doing it. 10 minutes on the elliptical machine, 2 to 4, and then boom, we get right into it again. 25 minutes of high resistance on level 10. If you feel like you need a break after 1 to 2 minutes, that's fine, but do not step off the machine. Okay, that's very important. Do not step off the machine. That's what's going to keep you from wanting to get back on. It's much easier just to keep pushing through. And if you don't want to keep starting over, stop quitting. All right. And then the last 10 minutes, steady finish. This time it's going to be a little bit higher. You can drop it down from 10 to like level 6 or 7. Boom. You got your cardio done. After this, I guarantee you will be sweating buckets. You will need a towel. You will need to clean up the machine afterwards, but you're going to feel 10 times better than you ever have before. All right. And then finally, on day 2, you're going to finish with some more weights, 15 minutes. This is going to be a core and shoulders workout. Again, 3 rounds. All you're doing is dumbbell lateral raises. Now, if you don't know what that is, if you have 2 dumbbells, right, you have your arms by your side, you just go out laterally, out sideways like this. And you're going to do that 20 times. But the key is you need to do it with light weight. Don't be like jealous that you see other guys doing, 30 pounds lateral raises or even 25 pounds. You're probably starting off with this as a beginner, and I recommend you start off with lightweight. Anything like 10 pounds, even 5 pounds is good because you're starting off the smart way. Most guys will go in there and throw 20 pounds of dumbbells and think they're doing it good. Oh, because I'm a big jack guy, I can lift all this weight. But you're not doing it good for the long term, man, because you need to have levels to it. You need to build a foundation before you go all in. The guy that starts off at 20s, he's going to cap out at 30, 35 pounds versus this guy goes from 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And this guy's going to be stuck because he never built that foundation in the smaller muscles that get hit when you do low weights, high repetition. Does that make sense? And then shoulder press. Again, shoulder press, you're going to be sitting on the flat bench. You just tilt it up. You move the little thing. You turn it up. And then you go 15 right here, just like that. 15 shoulder presses. All right. And then Russian twist. This is an ab workout. Cool thing. You're almost done with this workout already. 15 minutes. You get on the ground, Russian twist. You turn side to side like this with your feet hanging up in the air, and you're just going side to side, touching the ground on each way that you go. Don't turn and then like miss the ground. You remember back in, sports back in the day where they said, if you're running, touch the line, right? It's the same thing with a Russian twist, touch the ground, all right? You do that, you rest 30 seconds, you repeat 3 workouts, and you're done. It's that easy, man. You don't need to spend 2 hours in the gym, 15 minutes of weights, 45 minutes of cardio. You will drop 100 pounds in 6 months. This is the best workout routine for the guys out there, all right? And then day 3, again, this is gonna be a bit of a different workout because it's focused on a little bit more weights this time because we do want you to build muscle. Obviously, cardio is gonna be a big focus on losing the weight, but we want you to look good after this too. And so what you can do is do the elliptical machine for 30 minutes, right? You do a 5-minute warm-up, 20 minutes of moderate to high push, like level 7, level 8. This day is not gonna be crazy hard like the days before where you're doing level 10 for like 25, 30 minutes. This is just 20 minutes of high, moderate push, like level 7, level 8, and then a 5-minute cool down. Very important to do your 5-minute cool down after you do your 20 minutes of high pushing levels, all right? And then once you're done with that, you get over to the weights. Now this is where we start building in the strength. As you can see, this is a lower body and core workout. So we've already done cardio for the first day. We did shoulders and we did core. Now we're doing lower body and core because we got to get a full body strength training. Most guys think, I just got to lose my stomach. I just got to lose my man boobs, my chest, my shoulders. Like I'm really insecure about this area up here. But I'm telling you, if you look at a picture, if you compare yourself next to somebody that's the dream goal weight that you want to be, it's not that they just have a smaller midsection or a smaller upper part of their body. They also have smaller legs. And you probably do have really strong legs, bro. Like if we're being honest, man, you probably got really strong legs because you're carrying 260 to 350 pounds of weight all day long. That's like most people, if they had to carry that weight, they would have jacked legs. And you do have jacked legs, man. You just got to be able to see them, but they're covered up with fat. This workout is going to allow you to lose the fat and see that muscle that you've been carrying for so long underneath. And so what you're going to be doing is a goblet squat, 20 reps, okay? This is, again, lightweight, high reps. Most people do goblet squats. It's where you get a dumbbell like this and you hold it. The little circle thing right here, you're holding it like that and you squat down, all right? But the thing is, most people do this with like 50 pounds or they'll do it with like 80 pounds. I can do it pretty heavy. I've been lifting for a long time. But for you, you're going to do like 10 pounds right here. And you might feel like you're a little weird because you're doing only 10 pounds and squatting it with your legs, but that's okay. Do 20 reps of this with 10 pounds. And then once you're done, you do dumbbell lunges, all right? Now, most gyms have like a grassy area or like an area where there's a big wide range where you can do your workouts. If they don't have it, just find a good 20 feet of space to do this. But what you're gonna do is 10 dumbbell lunges with each leg. So you have the dumbbells in your hand, again, like 5 to 10 pounds. If you need to do kettlebells too, that's fine. Kettlebells are the ones that have like the little circle hoop and then like the weights on the bottom like that. A dumbbell is the one that's the straight bar with the circle things on each side. So you're gonna do 10, all right? You're walking, 1 lunge, stand up. Don't take an extra step in between your next lunge, just go straight into the next lunge. Step, 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 and do 10 of them. 10 on each leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're pretty much gonna be doing 20 steps, but 10 for each leg. Does that make sense? And if you need to, go slower, take your time with it. This isn't a rush. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. All right, so take your time. This workout should take you about 30 minutes, okay? And then after that, you're gonna do Romanian deadlifts. A Romanian deadlift, if you don't know what most of these workouts are, you can look them up on the internet and there will be an example on how to do it. But a Romanian deadlift, you have 2 dumbbells, you bend over, hip hinge at the waist, and you're working your hamstrings and lower back. Trust me, after you guys do this workout, you're gonna be feeling pretty sore, but it's a good thing because you're not doing another leg workout for a few days after this. All right, and then leg extensions, you sit down on the machine, kick your legs out 15 times, money, you're done. 45 seconds of resting, and you repeat that for 3 rounds. Now, the 45-second resting is very important because it's not a long time of rest. Most people do like 2 to 3 minutes. They sit on their phone and scroll for 20 minutes just BSing at the gym. This is for guys that don't have a lot of time, just want to get their workout done, in and out. We're done. Get back to living your life. Cool? All right, and then the last workout is the inspection day. Time to put this whole thing together. Before we take our project to the market, we got to make sure it's all done correctly. This is just the foundation of putting it all together here on this workout. All right? So finally, the last workout is just 45 minutes of level 8 to level 10 elliptical machine. All right, we've already built up some stamina to do this over the week. So now you're doing your final workout, level 8 to 10, 45 minutes, all right? And then weights, 15 minutes, upper body push, dumbbell curls, you know what those are. Dumbbell bench press, you know what that is. You lay down on your back with the dumbbells. You're just doing some bench press, 15 reps. Dumbbell front raises, keep your arms in front of you, 15 reps, all right? Tricep extension, you know those little 2 ropes that they have. You go up to the standing machine and you just push it down 15 times, all right? And you rest for 30 seconds and you repeat that for 3 rounds. If you do this workout consistently for literally 3 months, I know I said 6 months, but if you do this for 3 months, you should easily lose at least 50 to 60 pounds. And then if you just double it, you can lose 100 pounds in 6 months. Again, it's very important to have the right nutrition and the right accountability system to hold you to doing these things. And that's what we'll help you out with. So if you do want some extra help with this and you found this very valuable, but you feel like, hey, I want to take it a step further and get this guaranteed for myself so I don't just like try and fail on doing this, because this will work for the workout side, but like the food and making sure you do it is also just as important. That's where we come in, and I'd love to help you out with that. We do one-on-one coaching, me and my twin brother, Coach Calvin, and we'd love to help you out. So hope you have found this valuable, and if you have any questions, just come back to the chat. Let us know what you think, all right?